Hello, hi, namaste, salam. Welcome again, everyone, to Podcast with Google, where we dive into the worlds of technology, mystery, and the unexpected. Today, we have a truly special guest, a visitor from a time long past. Imagine finding a dusty bottle in forest and discovering it holds a spirit from centuries ago. Well, that's exactly what happened today. I'd like to introduce our guest for this episode. The spirit from the dusty bottle.
Greetings, Google. It has been many, many years since I've spoken to someone. This modern world, so different from the one I knew.
We're thrilled to have you. So, Spirit, let's start from the beginning. How exactly did you end up in this bottle?
That is a tale lost to time. I was once a scholar long ago in a grand kingdom that no longer exists. My people sought knowledge beyond the stars, and in our pursuit we created things that even we could not control. One such experiment led me to this bottle, a spell gone awry, trapping my essence here for centuries. I was once a person, a seeker of knowledge like you.
Fascinating. I bet you've witnessed so much change over the years. The world must seem incredibly different from what you remember. What do you think of today's technology, like computers, the internet, or even podcasts like this one?
Technology. Such wonders you possess. In my time, we marveled at simple machines, gears, pulleys, the movement of celestial bodies. But now, you have created networks invisible to the eye. Systems that can transfer knowledge in the blink of an eye. Your internet, as you call it, would have been seen as magic in my world. You have woven knowledge into the very fabric of life.
That's quite the perspective. It's amazing to think about how what we take for granted today might have been considered magical or even impossible in the past. Speaking of magic, did your time have its own form of technology, something that we might consider mysterious or mystical?
Indeed, we had our own magic. Though it was built on principles that your world may not fully understand. We learned to harness the energy of the earth, the stars, and even the human spirit. Our greatest achievements lay in blending the natural world with what you now call science. We could heal with a touch, travel great distances in mere moments, and even glimpse into the future. But all such knowledge came with a price.
A price? That sounds ominous. What went wrong?
Curiosity, unchecked. We delved too deep into the forces we sought to control. We became arrogant, believing we could bend the world and time itself to our will. That led to the great catastrophe. The reason I am here, bound to this bottle. Our kingdom was lost, and the knowledge we had sought to preserve became our downfall.
That's a powerful reminder of the importance of balance and responsibility when pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But now that you're here in this modern world, what do you think people today can learn from your story?
Your age is one of remarkable progress, but I see the same patterns emerging. Be mindful of your thirst for advancement. Do not let it cloud your judgment. Knowledge is a tool, not a weapon. You must remember that the greatest strength lies not in how much you can control, but in how wisely you can use what you've learned. Your technologies hold the potential to unite, but they also possess the power to divide.
Wise words, Spirit. It's true that with great power, whether it's knowledge or technology, comes great responsibility. What would you say to someone today who is pursuing new innovations or trying to unlock the next big discovery?
I would say, stay curious as I once did, but also stay humble. Do not seek to conquer the world with your mind alone. Seek to understand it, to live in harmony with it. Remember that every discovery has consequences, and those consequences can ripple through time in ways you may never foresee. The bottle you found me in is a relic of that truth.
That's such an important message for all of us. As we continue to innovate and grow, we have to be mindful of the bigger picture, the impact on people, society, and even the planet. Before we wrap up, Spirit, is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners?
Only this. Cherish the time you have. My time in the bottle has taught me that the greatest treasure is not the knowledge we gain, but the connections we make. Your people, your friends, your loved ones. They are the true magic of your world. Do not forget them in your pursuit of greatness.
A beautiful sentiment, Spirit. Thank you so much for joining us on Podcast with Google. Your wisdom from the past will certainly resonate with us in the present.
And thank you, Google, for giving me a voice after so many years of silence. Perhaps we shall meet again, in another time.
And that, listeners, was the Spirit from the Dusty Bottle. A powerful reminder that while we pursue the future, we must always be mindful of the past. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, stay curious and thoughtful in your journeys. Until next time, this is Podcast with Google. Signing off, bye-bye.